Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today is going to be one of the longer ones, which I really know that you love those videos, because this means we're going to watch an entire match. And this is not just any match, this is the finals of the NoLeX Cup, which happened this weekend. So this was a German competition hosted by the team NoLeX with most of the German top teams. So for example, 11 Original was in there, JF was in there, Penta was in there, and obviously NoLeX themselves played in there as well. So a lot of those top teams tried to get as far as possible, but in the end we had a matchup in the finals of two of the, I would say, a little bit of underdogs. But at the same time, they truly deserved the spot in the finals, which was War Gods versus Unicorns of Love. And the match was truly impressive. So we are going to watch the entire match and see what happens. And the first thing, which you can see already, is the blimp with the Lava Hound. And you will see this many times actually in this match, because War Gods really like this strategy. And to be honest, it's way safer. It's way safer than just setting in a couple of Cocoons, especially if you're going into an area where you think this might be baited. So this is kind of interesting to see that people are like already trying to predict the meta, because if there are any traps, for example, if there would have been a tornado trap, the Hound would have most likely lured it out and kind of blocked the damage entirely. So this was really nicely done. The Lava Hound got lured by the Super Wizard Blimp, and now the Queen is taking it out, and the King with the Queen together is going to the right side. Ice Golem is tanking the damage. King still has his ability, which is getting used right now, so he still wants to get the scatter, and obviously the Royal Champion with the Eagle. Like, those are two big objectives which he's going for. So Queen is getting targeted by the Expo, which is not the nicest thing to have, but at the same time he's just using the invisibility spell which he had left over from the the Super Wizard Blimp. And this is so far looking really good. Royal Champion now on the outside. The Royal Champion is trying his best to get the enemy multi-inferno tower, because this would be a really nice target to go for, but instead she's going for the cannon, which is obviously not the best target to go for when you consider that he has like Ladle on the second phase, because we're going to see now the first two Lava Hounds, or like the only last two Lava Hounds are going to the first air defense, because he already used the first Lava Hound on the Blimp entry, and the Town is already active as well. Now he's using the freeze nicely onto the Expo and onto the Town Hall, onto the Town Hall. So this looks good for now. But there are no loons going for the Town Hall. This is not looking good. Now he's using the Warden ability quite early, having a really nice freeze as well. But the Warden ability is costing him big time, because the entire loons are not blocked anymore from the giant, or like from the Town Hall bomb. But now the Warden is going for the multi-inferno tower. The Warden is being the MVP if he gets the multi-inferno tower, because there's just this Arch Tower left, and the Arch Tower is going down by the King, and this means it's going to be a triple in the end, but such a close triple to start things off. This is going to be exciting to see those two teams battle it out and see who's going to win in the end. It's going to be quite impressive. But let's take a look at the next attack, which is going to be Scorpion going in from Unicorns of Love, and he's coming in with the Drag Bat attack strategy, which Unicorns of Love used quite a bit over the tournament. On the other side, we had War Gods, which used a lot of Super Wizard Blimps, and then we had Unicorns of Love, which kind of used a lot of the Super Witches, and they used a lot of Drag Bat, for example. But let's see how successful this is going to be. First off, he's starting with the Yeti funnel at the bottom side. Then my guess, yep, that would be the King at the top side, and obviously the Queen in addition as well in the second. And then the he's using the Queen to kind of like push his King into the Eagle. That's actually quite smart, because this takes out the Eagle, obviously tanks the enemy King, or like takes out the enemy King actually. And now he's starting off with his dragons, then a Blimp either with the dragons or right into the Town Hall for the Town Hall. And then this looks pretty good if he can get the scatter at the top side, because otherwise the scatter would be kind of scary to go against. Because scatter shots, you will never, you don't want to go against a scatter with your bats. And it kind of seems like that the dragons are completely ignoring the top two scatters, which is not that nice, to be honest. So, well, let's see if the Blimp is making it. The Blimp actually makes it, so that's quite nice. Blimp is getting the Town Hall down, and this should be all right for now. Now the royal champion is coming in. Now the freeze. And this looks not too bad. The scatter is getting frozen up while the other scatter is getting taken down by the bats. But there are not that many bats left. And there's still a wizard tower. And the bats are splitting up really badly for him. And the king is beating up his royal champion. So this is not getting any further. And this is quite unfortunate. Especially seeing already the result which War Gods put up in the first attack. So Unicorns of Love falling behind early. But I mean, there's still many attacks to go. Not only in this war, but in the second war and the best of 2 war as well. So we have many times, or like they have many times to come back. So let's see if that works. We have still this archer on the left side. To be honest, this is not the most intense part about this war. So we'll just skip to the next attack. But yeah, that's not too many percentage. So I think no one of you wants to watch this for more like 40 more seconds. So let's get to the next attack. And this one, we have another hybrid. But to be honest, completely different than you might expect. Because on this one from Rick, we have the Super Wizard Blimp and we have a mass hybrid. So let's see how exactly this is going to turn out. So he's trying, once again, with the Lava Hound tanking for the blimp, getting the blimp into the dead zone, and from this dead zone, the super wizards can reach basically everything. They can one-shot the buildings on the left, on the right, and this is looking pretty good. There was actually a spring trap in there, which killed a couple of the super wizards, but not all of them, and now the Hound is getting, yeah, completely smashed as well, and wow, there's just so much damage getting dealt by the super wizards. It's pretty crazy. And now a huge part of this base already is gone. And now he's starting off with the hybrid, like just a mass hybrid basically. So this was like overall a mass hybrid with a Lava Hound and a Super Wizard Blimp. That's quite interesting. So let's see how this works. King and Queen, most likely from the top side. The hybrid is coming in from the top left side. And this is looking pretty good for Rick, to be honest. Like, yes, there's 3 heal spells left. Yes, there's a poison left, which you can use for the enemy king and queen. And there's just so many, like, troops and spells and everything left. It's insane. Now the tornado is a little bit annoying for the Hawk Riders, but to be honest, the miners just do not care. On the same time, we have the queen on the outside with the ice golems in front of her. And this is looking so good for Rick. He has another heal spell, even though he already placed like 2 on top of each other. And there's one scatter alive, yes, but at the same time, I mean, Queen ability is left, Royal Champ ability is left. Like, what is it's insane. It's a crazy overkill what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is definitely an insane attack. He's dropping a couple of archers on the 3 o'clock side. And this is completely wrecked. Swagging the Queen ability, swagging the Royal Champ ability. What an impressive attack by Rick. And guys, Super Wizard Hybrid. That's a tricky one. That's a really interesting one. And this is the next 3-star for War Gods. They are pushing ahead really far already in the second attack. And now we need the triple from Unicorns of Love. That will be quite important. Really nice. I think it was an archer to kind of see if there are any Tesla. Then he's using a couple of loons to kind of trigger the Tesla and obviously like get rid of them. So really nice prediction by head coach. Nicely done. Like, that's not too easy to kind of predict those Tesla farms, especially if you're kind of in the heat of planning and like getting ready and everything. So that was really nicely done. So let's see how he's going to get his super witches to the core. And he's doing is he doing this the witch hybrid? It seems like they're just super witches. So we see only super witches on this one. Now the queen is getting added. The first couple of super witches are getting added as well. And now the king on the outside to push everything into the base. Super wall break to push the troops even better into the base and get them like a better pathing. And now we have everything getting into the town hall and getting ready. The rage wasn't the best, so it needs the queen ability early. That's really unfortunate. The rage was quite aggressive, so the rage was not catching the healers, which in the end resulted that he had to use his queen ability, which obviously not the best thing. And now we can see, wait, what is the king doing? The king is playing with the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound is just thinking like, Oh my god, I can catch you, I can catch you. And the king is like running away non-stop. What is going on with this lava hound and this king? But to be honest, this is not good for the attacker, because you might think, oh, Itsu, that's looking really good because the lava hound is not getting targeted by the witches or by the queen. But to be honest, on witch attacks, you actually like the lava hound, because this means your ranged troops are going to stay back, stay out of danger, and this means the skeletons can like do the job in the in front of them. So that's quite unfortunate, because this means now the lava hound is going to come over in a second when most of the witches are already dead and your heroes are kind of weak and they have no tanks in front of them. So this was quite unlucky actually for Unicorns of Love, that the hound went for this king. And now we can see why exactly it was unlucky, because the Royal Champion was the only thing left which had a chance to get some percentage. And this is the next defense for War Gods, and this is looking so far kind of one side. So I'm hoping that we can see a small comeback from Unicorns of Love. But to be honest, like I said, this is a best of 2. So even though it might look okay, pretty one-sided, whatever, there's going to be a War 2, so everything can still change. And by the way, if you guys see any lags or like small delays or like loading bars in the gameplay, I'm really sorry for that. Like I said, this was part of the live stream, and I don't know if like just the German community is playing, like liking to play Clash of Clans just too much. I have no clue, but the servers right now are completely dead. Like there are so many people trying to play Clash of Clans at the moment. It's insane. And we can see there's sometimes with like loading bars, small lags. I'm really sorry for that, but I cannot change it. Like this is basically the Clash servers going crazy. So I hope it's not too bad. Most of the time it should be kind of clean, but sometimes there are those small, really small lags. I hope it's not too bad. So now let's get back to the next attack, which is from War Gods, from a Holy Christian. And now let's see where he's going and how he's trying to enter the base. And this one is going to be the Witch Hybrid. I did a video about this, and like I said, it's getting used quite a bit at the moment because, like I said, the witches, the super witches are so slow, and it's so likely to time fail that people really like to add this, the normal witches to it, because this gives you power on the outside and at the same time clean up troops to already kind of like meet up with your super witches at the end of the base, basically, so they do not have to split up or anything. So that's normally really impressive. So far it looks good. Like the first Cocoon is even catching a black mine, so this looks really nice. The Royal Champion is hopping the wall, which is good for the skeletons because then they can reach it. And now everything is going for the town, and the town is getting basically one shot with that rage. And that's the awesome part about super witches. You do not need the warden ability at the town hall. Now he's using the warden ability maybe a little bit early, but I think he just wanted to have his Cocoon getting like as many black mines as possible in front of the main troop or the main force. But so far, no more black mines on his loon. Now the loon is dying to the air defense. A lot of troops are going into the giant bomb and the bomb tower, which is quite unfortunate. But now the Royal Champion from the bottom side as well. The rage in the core, so the enemy scatter shot is getting taken down, and the queen can reach so many things from this compartment if she's going for the queen compartment, the enemy queen compartment. But either way, this looks so good. Yes, obviously there's still the eagle on the back end, but he has still another two freezes, and the queen and the Royal Champ ability. And guys, this is looking really, really nice. Oh, the queen is actually jumping the wall and not going for the eagle. That's quite unfortunate, but at the end, like, there's the Royal Champion. Like, the Royal Champion is just hopping the wall and going for the eagle. Meanwhile, we have all of the troops on the outside, and now we have the witches joining forces, the normal ones and the super witches. We can see them on the outside, like the small skeletons and the big ones close to, next to each other. The freezers on the back end, and guys, this is another 3-star. What is War Gods doing? I told you guys, their spots in the finals are not undeserved, and don't write Unicorns of Love off just yet. Like, they're insanely strong, especially if I like get like a small possibility for a comeback. So let's see how that goes. Either way, we should take a look at the next attack, which is going to be from Azrael, and he is coming in with a dragon attack, but it looks like another Hound Blimp combination with the super wizards. This got so common, it's incredible. Like, I don't know, like, when I saw this the first time, it was like, are those, wait, is this, can we see, did the blimp, yeah, I think the super wizard on the right compartment. Okay, I was already a little bit in a shock, kinda. And the great thing about this, and I will talk about this in a second again, this got so common with the Hound and the blimp. I was really surprised seeing it the first time, because it kind of feels like so expensive. Like this like 30 housing space just for in front of the blimp. It's not like, I don't know, like this makes no sense to me. Either way, it's insanely strong, and it makes a lot of sense actually to get the super wizards where they're supposed to go. And the next thing which I want to talk about is, guys, always put 2 tiles in between of your town hall and your clan castle. Otherwise, the building is going to get one shot by those super wizards. Those are kind of the key things which are which need to change before the super wizard blimp is actually at the power level where it should be. Because right now there are not too many fresh bases, if we're completely honest. Like, there are not too many big tournaments going on, so all of those top teams are not building new bases, which means there are no new bases to copy. So a lot of people have like those old meta bases. To all of you guys out there who are saying like, oh my god, this is OP and this is OP, wait for like the next big tournament where there's a big prize money on the line, where people are actually building bases again for. So I still think, yes, the offense is way stronger than defense, and this didn't change with the update. But at the same time, I think that the base meta has not really like adapted yet. We can see still so many bases where the clan castle is close to the town hall, which earlier, like in the lightning meta, was key. Like, this was really important. And we saw already in the background that just a really nice triple by Unicorns of Love. And I'm sorry that I didn't really talk too much about that, but I really wanted to talk about this fact that people are kind of forgetting sometimes about, that bases have not adapted. And this was kind of a key before the meta, where you had to kind of isolate the clan castle from key defenses. And now you have to kind of isolate the town hall, like the buildings with a lot of hit points, from the other buildings. So let's take a look at the next attack, which is going to be another super wizard blimp. I already told you, like, they really like the super wizard blimp because most of the bases have not adapted yet. So they're taking out most of the core buildings, and obviously taking down the enemy queen, which is obviously really nice. So now the king in behind as well, the baby dragon at the top side as well, and now the ice golem. So he's trying to push his king into the town compartment. That's what it looks like at the moment. And the king did his job, right? Like, he went into the town compartment. So now he tries to get this back. And there you can see it again. The Clash servers doing their thing. Clash is just too popular, I guess. Like, it's crazy. But now king is kind of in danger with the single Inferno Tower being on the king as well. Now the king ability. And there's a giant bomb which is killing a lot of the troops of the barbarians, and the ground skeleton trap got rid of. Oh my god, this is going to be so close. Oh my, the town hall is going to stay alive. This is a huge game changer on this one. But he has the royal champion and the ice golem, so he's trying to get the royal champion with the ice golem onto the town hall, which he did. So nicely done over there. Maybe he could have saved the royal champion ability for a little bit longer, but either way, this was alright. Now he's using the invisibility spell, which he had left over for his royal champion to take out the Mutter Inferno Tower. So nicely done. The expo is not going to go down, but the loons are going to start to swarm the base. The next lava hound, which is, it's an ice hound actually. I'm kind of not sure. I mean, the ice hound is quite nice to freeze up the single Inferno Tower, to freeze up the air defense over there, like as soon as it explodes. But at the same time, not 100% sure if that's the right thing. So let's see how this goes. We have the freeze over there for the sweeper. We have the warden ability, so we have nothing left for the scatter. We just need to overpower the scatter somehow. The sweeper is being annoying as hell. The sweeper is now going down. The scatter needs to go down. The scatter is the last defense, and it goes down. The scatter was the last defense, which was actually a threat to the loons. And there are just so many pups left, so this is going to be a nice overkill in the end. Kind of surprised after the Sui went a little bit wrong, to be honest. But still, a really nice attack. And now let's get to the next attack, which is going to be another super witch attack. I told you guys, Unicorns of Love really like those super witches. And I mean, they brought them to the finals, so we can see two different styles at the moment clashing against each other, which is the style of War Gods, which is the Super Wizard Blimp against those kinda old meta bases, and then we have the War Gods, which then we have the Unicorns of Love, which so far went for Drag Bat, Super Witch attacks as well. So let's see which in the end is going to win the entire match. So Super Witch is going to start off, then the War Break most likely into the Warden, I guess. Yep, there it is. And then King and the Siege Barracks from the top side with the jump spell and the core in a second. Yes, there we go. And now the King needs to clear the top side. Otherwise, those Super Witches might walk around. That would be obviously not the best thing to happen. The Rage now in the core. Yep, there it is. And this means the only Rage which he had is already getting used. So now he needs to push to this core. I mean, the core is quite big, which sometimes is good, sometimes bad. But on this one, it's quite nice, I think, for the skeletons and everything to kind of spread around to trigger traps and everything. Because, I mean, the giant skeletons do not care about traps as much as, for example, like Yetis or something, because they're just not getting spring trapped away, as far as I know. So now the Hawk Riders are coming in from the top side with the Royal Gem together, and the entire Tesla farm is popping up on the like bottom right side in front of the Eagle. Eagle is getting taken down by the Super Witches, and now this, I think this still looks pretty good. He has so many Super Witches in the left in the core. The last healer is going down. That's quite unfortunate, to be honest. But still, the Royal Champion is going ham on the right side. And we can see the P.E.K.K.A. There's an entire P.E.K.K.A. on the right side as well. The Super Witches are going for the inner buildings. And now we have to see and wait kinda if the P.E.K.K.A. can tank for the Wizards and to take down the Tesla. That would be great. But now the Queen is going for the Tesla anyway. So those are going to be taken down. We have 50 more seconds. And guys, I think this is going to be another 3-star in this match. So, Unicorns of Love coming slowly back. On the other side, we have War Gods, which so far went perfect. That's quite impressive, I would say, even in the current meta. So, really nice job by them. But now, Unicorns of Love show that they're still in this match and they're still hungry for blood. So, this is looking like the next 3-star Queen Swag ability, kinda. The next role for Rico. And now let's take a look at the next attack, which is going to be from War Gods on this one. And, well, let's see how this goes. We have another Super Wizard Blimp. I mean, that's what they do best over here. So let's see where exactly he's trying to get the Super Wizards. Because, oh, okay. Normally, I think they always went for the Town Hall so far. And there's actually no Hound in front of the Blimp. That's quite surprising. So the Blimp made it. Invisibility spell quite early, Rage and everything. Now the next invisibility spell. Oh wait, he is having level 1 invisibility spells. And there's the Giant Bomb and the Scatter. Oh no. We can see those little graveyards coming up from the poor Super Wizards. Oh my god. He had level 1 invisibility spells. And I think because of this, he had the timing wrong. So, guys, if you have non-maxed invisibility spells, make sure you get the timings right with them to make the Super Wizards actually invisible. Like, oh my god, okay, this is a rough start. Like, he did not even take care of half of the things he wanted to go for. I think he wanted to go for sure for the Sweeper, for the Expo, for the Enemy Queen, things like that. Now the servers are doing once again their thing. Like, this is so annoying with the Clash servers being so busy. Either way, now we have the Royal Champion taking care of the Clan Castle, the King, and the Queen is actually going back for the Town Hall. Let's go. Okay, the Queen is catching the Town Hall. King on the outside, but the Lalo is going to be rough. I mean, there's still the Multi-Inferno Tower, where there's basically no pathing into this Multi-Inferno Tower. That's not that easy. The Queen had to use her ability. The Tornado, at least, is already gone. I think they expected the Tornado, they expected the Blimp into the Town Hall. That's why the Tornado Trap was over there. Now the Lalo is starting from the top set. So let's see how far he gets. Because we saw already many attacks today where the entry did not work as expected, but the entire attack was still really impressive. So let's see. Scatter is going to be taken down by the Loons. We have a big Loon group now getting into the Eagle. The Enemy Queen is shooting like non-stop though. Now the Headhunters took the Queen down, but there's still the Scatter on the back end. And guys, this is... I think this is not looking too good because, I mean, he still has a lot of spells left, to be honest. So maybe it's still working? No, the pathing is just so bad. Warden is trying to tank the Scatter. Now the freeze. Wait, is this still working? No, there are 2 air defenses left. I think this won't work. Okay, this is a defense. This is actually a defense for Unicorns of Love. This was important. This means War Gods is going to finish in the first war with like 14 stars. And now we're going to take a look at the last attack of Unicorns of Love of the first war. And then I'm going to show you guys the result of the second war and tell you guys obviously who won the entire thing in the end. So, let's see. We have, oh my god, we have the one archer going ham, but I think we can skip that. So let's take a look at the next attack. And this is going to be, a Queen Judge hybrid. It seems like a Yeti blimp for the Town Hall. No, wait, there's the Warbreak for the Town Hall. He's confusing me with the blimp, which he has selected right now, but maybe he's changing that. Let's see. I'm always changing that before the actual attack is happening, because I feel like when I do not change this early, I forget it later, and then I drop like a blimp funnel or something. This would be kind of weird looking, I guess. But still, so far the attack looks good. He already took down the town. Now the clan cast is coming in. Poison Street is coming in, but there's just too much damage on this queen. So he has to use the queen ability, which is quite rough. Like rage, double poison, and still using the queen ability. Ooh, that's quite a lot of investment over there. And now the queen is choosing to go to the left side. It seems like the hybrid is starting early. And now the siege perks is coming in as well. So let's see how that goes. We have the hybrid coming in. A couple of war breakers to keep the queen like pushing through the core as well. The next war, oh my god, how many war breaks does he have? There are so many super war breaks with to lead the queen into the core. That's quite funny. A lot of giant bombs on the outside, but I mean the warden ability was active, so that was no problem. But he's now using the last heal spell which he has, so there are no more heals for this back, and there's still a bomb tower, so this is going to be not that easy. The rage for the queen. So with the rage, maybe the queen is pushing through the scatter, pushing through the bomb tower. This would be huge for the hybrid. The queen is going for the scatter, freezing the scatter. There is so much damage on the queen, but the queen is pushing through, is going for the bomb tower. The bomb tower is going down before the entire hybrid group is making it there. So this looks really good. He still has the Royal Champ ability. And guys, this looks like a next 3-star for Unicorns of Love. And this is huge. This means this war would finish on 14-13. And the time obviously is close because in this tournament, the last 2 attacks were at the same time. So you already saw with the replay options that this is going to be a triple. So nice job to Jondal. I don't know how to pronounce that in English, but either way, really nice job. And this one is going to be a triple. So 14-13. But I think we should take a look at the result and who won the entire thing. So in the end, we can see Unicorns of Love won the second war with 13-11, and this means they won the entire thing with the lead of 1 star. So really nice done. 26 stars for Unicorns of Love and only 25 for War Gods. So GG's to both teams. Thank you so much that I was allowed to stream this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And well, let me know if you like those longer videos more often, because I really like to do those and to commentate those wars, those amazing wars to you guys. And well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.